First game on the Sunday ticket, we've got West Tigers at Leichhardt versus the Sharks. Ben, what do you think? Are you? You didn't say you like the Sharks in this one.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, I it would have been good to win last week, but I think it's exciting that it's turned out this way anyway. You know?
The finals have come a week early for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. You know, like it's worked out really well. Sold out Leichhardt.
That's exciting.
And Sunday footy. Hopefully, it's a nice day, and winner gets to play in the semis. It's exciting. It's exciting that it's turned out this way.
I agree. Especially
good.
because last year we had 48 dead rubbers before we got to the playoffs. But do you think Robbie Farah's going to play?
No.
I want him to play so bad.
It would be cool if he did.
Yeah.
But I don't think he will.
Yeah. He could be in a wheelchair if he does with all that. He's got a broken leg. What do you think, T? Who are you going to go for?
I'll tip the Sharks, by the way, in a tight one.
By anything. How good would it be if
Chad Townsend might kick that field goal, we might win, I don't know.
Well, he kicked 2 on the weekend.
Yeah. Need a conversion from the sideline to win.
It's 12-11 with 1 second remaining. Kick from the sideline. What do you think, T?
We've all read an article that if the conversions were taken out, the Sharks would be sitting 3rd on the ladder.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That suggests to me they aren't going as bad as what we think. 5 games this year, they've outscored the opposition, just not goal kicking.
No, they've out-tried the opposition.
Out-tried the opposition. That says to me that they're there. And I think the Sharks can cause more of a headache than the Tigers could in the final series. The last time the Tigers were in this same predicament was Robbie's farewell at Leichhardt back in 2016, and the Raiders put 50 on them.
Yeah.
So they would want to turn up with a right attitude.
Well, they get a redo.
They do.
It's like Brad Fittler 2004.
I'm going to tip the Sharks just. I hope Dugan's fit. I hope Johnson's back. Hopefully, I hope Moylan's there. And I just hope that they win.
You just hope there is a winner.
Yeah.
You hope there's a result. I'm hoping for a draw here, guys. I want to see the Sharks and the Tigers in the playoffs because I like both teams and I hate the Broncos. So I'm going to say there's going to be a draw, 13-all. It's going to be 13-all.
It would be pretty ridiculous if that did happen.
And I'm going off my other tip, Dogs to beat the Bronx, and we're going to see both of them with the Bronx slipping out of the 8. How exciting is that? But
it's a long shot for a draw. You said before that the clubs would get fined if they did a
I reckon
gentleman's.
they would.
But how can they prove it?
Well, they wouldn't come out and admit it.
Like let's just behind the scenes, Gal going to Robbie. Oh boys, let's just make sure we both get an A.
But see, it's a weird one though because technically, it's match fixing.
Yeah.
If they did it, but you're both getting a win out of this.
Yeah.
You're doing it to help
exactly.
yourselves.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't they do it? They both win.
It's dumb if you don't do it, really.
So stupid. This is why the EPL play that last game all together, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, I want to see it so
well.
bad.
Well, if Brisbane win, then you need to find a winner. So
yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
But
they're not going
to do it anyway. But
well, I want it.
That's Gell. He would want to go around again. So he'd be firing.
Yeah, he wants to play.
He wants to play another one.
Yeah.
Send him out in the right way, fellas. Get a win.
Send Robbie out.
Yeah, but he's not going to be playing.
But he might play if you get to the next game.
Oh shit! He'd be in a fucking walker for the rest of his life. Once the emotional once the emotional charge took away from the Sharks, I thought they plateaued a bit when the Raiders came at them. Then they did well to wrestle the momentum back again. When Caesar kicked the field goal with 12 to go, I thought, that's it. But then Townsend replied, and I thought, hang on, they're back here. They're going to win this thing.
Yeah.
But just, they fell short, but they lost Dugan. That Morris went off for a HIA. Johnson blew his leg before the game. Flanagan wasn't even going to play. And then he gets, he
was good too, Flanagan.
You reckon that was a bit of a piss poor effort from Johnson?
Yeah, well,
That's a bit annoying, right? I got a sharp thing in my leg. come on, mate.
Yeah.
Why are you warming up so hard then? Right? Like
guys like him, Moylan, they just seem like they're always the guys with these
yeah,
leg injuries.
always the same dudes.
So, you know, and if they are playing, it's fucking tape and strapping and shit all over the legs. So you're like, you know, they're just like one run away from doing something.
20 degrees, they're not playing. Over 20 degrees, geez, pretty hot, not playing.
You know, it's
I felt something
the same
warm
dude.
up.
Like Chad Townsend came back to us in 2016.
Yeah.
He has not missed one game of football.
Yeah.
Not one.
So,
you know, but it's the same dudes all the time that are fucking rolling.
All these like Sharks, so-called Sharks fans, they're always giving it to Chad. But he's always out there giving it 110%, right? Like, and he's always there.
He played
very
well.
He may not be the best of all time, but at least he's given it like his best, you know?
He played exceptionally.
And he was good.
The third try they scored in the first half, the winger, that move that he put on, and he kind of crossed the Cora back in, and then one of the Raiders went and he just drew past, Morris drew past. Exceptional play. He's a good player, man.
Yeah.
Townsend, I like him.
I like him as well. Like, he's never going to be an immortal, but he's like, you know, he's good.
Brisbane could do with him, I can tell you.
I reckon they'd do well with him. But, yeah. Anyway, what do you guys think? Who's going to make it into the playoffs? Sharks, Tigers, or both? Let us know in the comments. That's about